At the gas station, we are gassing up, getting ready to go to Big Bear to film Helen, the realtor. You guys remember her. She was the one that told me I was cheap.
I think what you charge is very reasonable.
Yeah. So we're doing a small listing for her today. I'm gonna ask her some questions. I'm gonna ask her what she looks for in a videographer for you guys, because I'm doing a little series right now, kind of interviewing my clients so that you guys get some inside information, basically exactly what they're looking for from their mouth. So I figure if you know what they're looking for, then it's gonna be easier for you to kind of present yourself in a way that the realtors are gonna like. Help you land some business a little faster. I'm so sick of getting gas. This is like the third time I had to get gas this week. And the setup today is the FX3. I have the 50 mil for her talking portions. I realized for the last shoot we did, she loved the way the 50 mil looked. Then I have the 16 and 35 for the home. Now I like the 16 and 35 because I can get my wide shots like I would normally get. And then if there's anything that requires detail or for me to punch in a little bit, then that's what the 35 is for. You never know, some people will love a house, but they really buy it for the details. So always pay attention when you're filming a house if it has any little special details that might make it pop a little bit more and help with the sale. And I had somebody ask me recently if there are specific questions that I ask clients before I go on a shoot or anything like that. And yes, there are definitely times where I'll ask, especially if the property is bigger or in a city where a lot of the lights, or like Big Bear, this area in the mountains, a lot of these houses have been here for years. So the lighting is very bad. Like to film or to photograph in some of these houses, you're barely getting anything lit. So I'm always making sure that I'm asking if the house is on a busy street, because sometimes there's nowhere to park. If I need to bring my own lighting, because sometimes the light bulbs are just really weak and it just does not light the room up. Of course, if there are any dogs or anything like that, if it's trash day, you know it's always trash day. If you watch my videos, it is always trash day. It's trash day. There's trash cans all up and down the street. It's always trash day. It's always trash day. But these are small questions that'll kind of help me prepare on what to bring and what to expect in terms of like parking, or if I need to let them know to lock up the dogs because I'm not photographing or recording anything if there are pets in the way. And oddly enough, you would think that that was common sense, but oddly enough, I've been on some shoots where the owner or the seller of the house does not put their pets away. Like they'll just be letting their cats just roam around freely, knowing that I have to film this video. There was one time I had to reshoot a kitchen 4 times because the cat wouldn't move, and when it decided to move, it was moving in the way. And I keep telling the seller, I promise you, it was the most annoying thing to ask a grown adult, I need your animal out of the way so I can get a clear shot, and them just not like responding in a professional way. It just doesn't make sense. Like, do you want to sell your house or not? Okay, I need you to move your animal. It's like, oh, he'll move, he'll get out of the way, just kind of, you know, shoo him a little bit. Like, no, this is your animal, you control it. But anyway, you'll like preparing for those things with certain questions will definitely help you kind of stay on top of what you need to bring or what you should expect overall. I'm just giving you my insights because trust me, there are some really amazing clients out there that just make sure everything is right, like all their ducks are in a row. And then you'll have some clients who the seller, like their clients, are just not trying to get things together. Like walking into a dirty home is absolutely ridiculous when it is getting ready to be photographed. It doesn't make any sense to have piles of clothes in the room unfolded when you could have just like stuffed it in the closet. If you don't feel like folding laundry, I get it, but to just have it out there sitting for everybody to see just doesn't make any sense. To go into a backyard where you know you have a dog and you didn't clean up any poop, like what do you think I'm here for? What do you think is happening right now? So trust me, you're gonna have your good ones and you're definitely gonna have your bad ones. Okay, we made it. Stager's still staging, so we got some time. That just means I'm gonna set up. You gotta say hello to everybody. They missed you.
Did you? Oh, I don't think so.
Was after that video, they loved you. All right, for the people that asked, this is the teleprompter that I use, the newer brand. I forgot what size it is, but it's a pretty good size. It opens up this way. This is where the camera mounts. FX3, 50 mil, 16 to 35. I have the 35 just in case. The 50 is too much, but I think she'll like that. Then the 14 mil in case I want 1.8, in case I want to get wider, in case it's super dark inside. And then obviously the Ronin RS4, tilt the side handle. And I brought this so I can shoot it vertically since she wants Instagram Reels. DJI Mic 2, and that's about it. Always carry a blower. And don't want dust in your sensors. And of course, got to bring out the Ray-Ban Metas so I can get some behind the scenes for my social media. I'm telling you, get you a pair. Showing people that you're out in the field working is super beneficial for your business. For me, it's mainly just because it helps people not forget about you. It shows that you are busy, that you are working. And to me, this is kind of like I want to call it collateral for people who try to give me cheaper, rates that are below my standard. Because I think when you're slow, they try to use it against you. Like, come on, you're not that busy anyway, just hook me up. But when they know you're busy, it's like, if I don't work with you, I'll just work with someone else, because that's the truth. I actually hope I get to come back up here soon because I want to have a little vacation up here. So we're shooting the first shot here. I was angled this way, it has a beautiful view, but I don't have an ND filter on this lens, so we have to turn this way. It's a little darker, but we control light better. And her face will be lit facing the light anyway. So little things, little changes. So this angle will be the best one.
Okay, yeah. Well, you obviously do how, it makes sense to you, but I had a vision of it like swooping across just to catch some of these fall leaves and then coming to me. Or is that?
Do you mean like from that way, like in a drone? Or do you mean I'm coming like this?
No, do you know what? Forget it, because I realise now that with your drone and everything, you'll capture all that anyway. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just thought it'd be nice to get a little shot of some of this view without looking at the cables. Then as you come to me, but you can do that with the drone, right? So that's sorted. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, whenever I'm doing Instagram Reels and I don't want to have my camera vertical, I just put on these vertical lines and just make sure that my client is in the middle of it. That way, when I adjust the ratios, everything looks good. Well, is this going to be any voiceover, or is this you want the camera on you this whole time?
Oh no. That okay? Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't. So that solves the issue. There's no issue.
And is there a part of this? I know this is more like a shot list than your actual script. And do it one more time.
One more for safety. Yeah. Thank you.
Rolling audio, and 3, 2, 1.
You, day in, day out, sipping on your morning cuppa at this custom-built.
All right, and 3, 2, 1.
Or simply taking in the quiet serenity of running springs, where you're only a 6-minute drive to Sky Park and Lake Arrowhead, a 15-minute drive to the Snow Valley Slopes, and just 1 hour.
Take 2, and action.
Oh, can you rewind to the thing, please?
Oh.
Thank you.
Did I go the other way? This way. There we go. And 3, 2, 1.
or simply taking in the quiet serenity of Running Springs, where you're only a 6-minute drive to Sky Park and Lake Arrowhead, a 15-minute drive to the Snow Valley Slopes, and just 1 hour 30 from LA. So if you need to get down the mountain and get down the mountain fast.
What's ideal?
My delivery.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, obviously it looks like a movie. It looks amazing, but I just know that I'm being relaxed.
Oh good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cut. Were you going in?
I think I'm going to go in when I said, I'm Helen Turney, your LA to LA realtor, and welcome to 30715.
Okay.
Now please, let me show you around. And then I'll go in, yeah?
Okay. When you get to that portion, then I'm just going to adjust.
Okay.
To this way.
Okay, that's nice, yeah.
Did you want to do one more time for
Yes,
safety?
please, for safety, yeah. I'll wish.
All right, we're still rolling.
Whatever your needs, there's something beautiful here for everyone. With this spacious 3-bed, 2-bath, gorgeously updated home.
As long as it's not a chainsaw. You are a little far.
Yeah, I'll come further.
No. I'm just letting you know, like, the shot will be kind of further away, not like those ones where it was a little tighter. You ready for this steep hill? This thing about Big Bear, man, they always have like the steepest driveway. And I gotta walk up this thing, get a clear shot. And it's unfortunate because most time I come up here, this is the front of the house. Like this is probably gonna be the best shot I can get because I have to get in front of the trees for my drone so I don't see the trees and these telephone wires because nobody wants to see that. So the widest shot that I'd want, I can't even get because of this tree and these telephone wires. You got to keep that stuff in mind. Damn, man, it's hard to walk up this damn hill in a ninja walk. Dang. And I'm not out of shape. Going up a hill at this altitude. All right, I might be out of shape a little bit. Jesus, I'm hella out of breath right now. All right, so we're asking Helen what she's looking for. So I'm gonna give you this. How does a videographer stand out? Like if somebody were to get your attention on social media or you never met them,
Yeah.
what would you need to see in order to hire them?
First of all, really good looking shots. So like, you know, not just a series of different shots that, you know, have been lit relatively okay. You know, every single shot is almost like you've put as much thought into the colour and the composition as you would a photograph. Okay. It depends what you're looking for. I think the good thing with you, what you offer, is you offer different formats for different budgets and things like that. And that's a great way to go. If it was like a couple of $100, that I would be concerned that was too low, you know, because you're going to need to be here for at least an hour to an hour and a half, even if we're doing a short and punchy video, which is what we're doing today. When it gets to 1,000, as a new realtor myself, I don't have that many listings. I have about 4 or 5 listings, but you know, some realtors, a lot of realtors will only spend money on a video if it's 1 million, 1.5 million plus sort of thing. Whereas what I want to bring as a new realtor is I want to show every client, no matter what their budget, that how powerful a video can be in terms of selling their home and telling the story of the house, highlighting the features, and of course having a human being walking through the space, talking to camera, as if you're showing a potential buyer around the property. So yes, but under sort of around, a couple of $100, I would be concerned.
1,000, you would be
1,000, yeah. I did get quoted 1 to 1.5, but that he works for a top producing agent and he gets about 3 listings from that. So he does. So if you're a new realtor like me and you're only, you know, you've got 1 listing that you want to focus on, than, yeah, the $1,000 mark, you know, especially when you're on a starting commission split like me. Red flag is not good communication. The shots don't look like they've been lit very well, or perhaps the camera isn't very good quality and they're not thinking about how the camera moves through the space to capture that particular moment or that bit of nature coming through the window. They're not switching out the lenses. They're kind of doing like a sort of cookie cutter approach to videoing that particular property, and it shows. And they sort of go pan to the right, cut, pan to the left, cut, pan to the right. And it just becomes, it's like, when we're talking to people, if we start to slip into anything that's like a pattern, then the audience switch off. So I'm probably doing it now. Yeah, so colour grading. Now, it seems with working with you that, I mean, I have a filmmaking background, so I understand you shoot the film and then you colour grade it. But with you, you seem to be working in a way where the colour already seems to look amazing, like it's already graded. Is that a fair thing to say? So that's definitely something. Now I'm working with you, I can see what's lacking, you know, no disrespect, but in other videographers where, yeah, they've just done like a standard filter or a lens, and some of the shots, like say if in the kitchen, it looks overexposed and it looks kind of yellowy, or then you'll cut to outside and it kind of looks grey-blue, and it just doesn't, you know, it doesn't invite you to explore that home. Or
All right, just wrapped up with Helen. Headed home now to enjoy the rest of my day, and it's only noon. I'm glad I got the rest of the day in front of me. Of course, I'll show you guys little snippets of the house after I'm done editing. But please let me know what you guys want to see in the next video. Leave it down in the comments below. Like this video, of course, especially if you made it this far. Share the video with a friend, and I'll see you in the next one.